Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Now, for today's upload, I have a double header kind of thing, just because of the fact that both these battles were relatively short. One of them's only like 19 turns, so it was about 5 minutes sped up. This one's about 7 minutes sped up, so just thought I'll put them together for a double header kind of thing. And both of them are the same team for the most part. So I'm gonna get off Gigalith. He gets off with a Golbat, and I figured he's gonna go for the taunt right off the bat because that's just what Golbats seem to like to do as leads. So you can go straight for the Rock Slide, and it does just about 50% to a Golbat, and that's pretty great considering the fact that Golbat are actually pretty defensive with the Eviolite. So I figured he was gonna go for the Roost this turn, but the thing about my Gigalith at this point is that it didn't have Earthquake because this team was supposed to be a makeshift sand team. Like I just found it in my box and decided to dust it off a little bit, use it some, and it's not really a sand team. It's just a Gigalith with Sandstorm, and I considered it a sand team. But yeah, so since I figured that he would Roost, I would take this other opportunity to go into my Solrock and get a Rock Polish off, and that's exactly what I do. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide, and that does a bunch of damage to that Golbat. That did more damage than my Gigalith did, which is awesome. So now I'm just gonna go for the Zen Headbutt. Why did I go for? I don't know why I went for Zen Headbutt. Oh well, I went for Zen Headbutt, figured that maybe he would want to Roost, but I'm faster than him, so I don't know why I didn't go for Rock Slide anyways. But whatever, I'm just gonna keep on firing off Zen Headbutts. Hopefully I could try to flinch this Meganium maybe and flinch him to death maybe. But no, I am not a Jirachi or a something else with Serene Grace. And I will not be able to get the flinches easily, and he'll just be able to clean me out with a Giga Drain, which is kind of sad because I really do like that Solrock. I'm kind of favoring Solrock and Enyu right now. So now I'm going to go out to my Magmortar, fearing that he is going to be scared up by a lot of things, and I don't have Focus Blast on this thing, which is like, why? Like, I made a few changes to this team that, yeah, that are well needed. So I'm not Scarfed, or I'm not Choiced, I'm a Leftover. It's a weird Magmortar set. It's like Flame Charge, Leftovers, something weird like that. But I'm gonna switch out there, go into my Caracosta, figuring, I don't know, but he goes, or set up rocks. That's what I figured he was gonna do because I want my Caracosta sturdy intact. But no, he's gonna go for the Thunder Wave, and I'm gonna switch out of there because my Caracosta, it's a Shell Smash Sweeper, so having that thing paralyzed is something I really don't want. So I'm just gonna go into my Meganium to take Giga Drain, but I forgot what he did there. I don't know, but getting set up a Light Screen, and I believe I'm gonna go for the Reflect this next turn. Or do I just stay with Light Screen because the majority of his team seems to be specially offensive, or the offensive ones anyways. But no, actually I go for the Aromatherapy. Yeah, I go for the Aromatherapy here because my Meganium's toxic, and it's one of my walls, and I don't want that toxic. Plus I cure the paralysis on my, what's it called? Caracosta, that's what it's called. So now I'm gonna go into my Zangoose here. Pretty much just to hit this thing pretty hard. I went for a Thunder Punch there, figuring, okay, it's super effective, it should do lots of damage, but it doesn't. And with all retrospect, I should have just gone for the Return because the Return is stronger. And that would have killed, but I was kind of fearing the fact that he would go into his Probopass and resist the Return or whatever. But whatever floats your boat. I'm gonna go into my why did I say Heatmor? My Magmortar. And just figured that he was going to go into his Meganium to resist the Thunder Punch. So that switch worked out pretty good for me. And I'm just going to feel free to go for a Fire Blast here because the only safe switching he has to a Fire Blast is his Samurott. So yeah, now at this point I'm just really hoping that his Gardevoir isn't Scarfed, because if his Gardevoir is Scarfed, then he'll realize, oh hey, you're not Scarfed. But the fact that I keep on bluffing the Scarf, it really pays off right here because now I will be able to go for the Thunderbolt without the fear of knowing that he will attack me with like a Waterfall or something like that. So now I will be able to hit him with a Thunderbolt, bring him down really low as he goes to the Swords Dance. So that worked out really good for me as I thought. But the fact that he lives means that now he's a +2 Samurott in Torrent range, which is typically not a good thing. So pretty much leaving my Magmortar in to die, hoping for some Flame Body Hacks, but I don't get the Flame Body Hacks, which sucks. So fortunately enough, I do still have a my Gigalith here with its sturdy attack, so I will be able to live the waterfall. Granted that I don't get flinched, I live with the sturdy and then hit him with a rock slide, and I don't get flinched, so I will be able to finish him off with the rock slide. So just saved myself from getting swept by a samurai right there. So it comes this Meganium, and I just figured, okay, you know what, screw it, I'll leave my Gigalith in his death fodder. Maybe I'll go for a res in case he wants to, I don't know, overpredict or whatever. But no, he's just gonna go straight for the kill and finish off my Gigalith with a Giga Drain. So that's all good. But anyways, now at this point, I'm kind of seeing it as good game because of the fact that I do still have my Caracosta here. I'm gonna go for the Shell Smash, and I'm kind of just figuring, okay, so I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. I'm not too positive that it will kill just because of the fact that it's unstab and Meganium is really bulky. So I'm just gonna have to just really hope that things work well for me. So because of the fact that my +2 speed, I will be able to outspeed the Meganium, and I'm just really hoping for either a freeze or a crit. I don't get either, but he lives with a tiny smidgen of HP that's just like, God, it does so much, then doesn't kill, that it's just disappointing. It's just really upsetting. But the thing is that he went for Leech Seed right there. Now, the fact that he went for Leech Seed over Giga Drain, I'm gonna say that cost him the game because of the fact that if he would have gone for Giga Drain, then my Caracosta would be dead, clearly. So gonna go for Hydro Pump right there, predicting is switching to Pro Pass to take the Ice Beam and then get that last bit of Leech Seed recovery from the 1 HP I have left. And yeah, because of the fact that his Pro Pass died, that means he doesn't get the Leech Seed recovery. In comes Golbat and Ice Beam that thing. And because Golbat's dead, he doesn't get the Leech Seed recovery, so he doesn't get to finish me off. And then in comes Meganium as his last Pokemon, so Ice Beam will be able to finish him off from there. So Caracosta just pretty much cleaned up the rest of the useless crit is useless. There's that crit I was hoping for earlier. So yeah, Caracosta just cleans up the match, which is great. Oh, he has Haunter left, that's right. But since I'm faster than him, because apparently I'm the only one who likes to run Scarfed Haunter and NU, which is pretty weird. I don't know. But yeah, I seem very easy going to clean out that Haunter, and that was that for the first game. So, second match. Oh, there it is. Cool, it already changed. And yeah, the only different change to the actual Pokemon on the team is that I have Emboar over why do I keep on saying Heatmor? Magmortar. So, same leads, and I changed up my set on my Gigalith. It now has Earthquake over Sandstorm. So, he leads up with Butterfree. I just figured, okay, you know what, I'll just leave my Gigalith in his sleep fodder just because of the fact that he does have rest anyways, plus I have Meganium to bring him awake again. So, since it's a Butterfree, it usually just it usually Sleep Powders, Quiver Dance. That's what it does. So, since I know he's going to go for the Quiver Dance, I'm going to go into my Zangoose here because I know for a fact that I can outspeed a +1 Butterfree since I am Choice Scarfed. So I'm going to go for a turn, bring him down to a Sash, that's fine. My only worry is that I just hoping that I can survive a Bug Buzz, and my HP is going down, live with 6 HP, which is, that's awesome. And so I'm just going to keep on going for a turn, because, I mean, at this point, he can set up rocks whenever and kill my Zangoose whenever, really. But, in comes this Magmortar, or Magcargo. Jesus, what is wrong with me? I called Magmortar Heatmor, Magcargo, Magmortar. Jesus. So, figuring he's just gonna go for a Stealth Rock, I'm just gonna switch into my Soul Rock, just figuring that hell, it's a Magcargo. It really can't do anything to me. So feel free to set up a Rock Polish right there. As he goes for the Amnesia, he went probably for Amnesia, maybe think that I was a special attacker, but Soul Rock's a physical attacker, Lunatone's a special attacker. So we'll be able to very easily finish off this Magcargo with an Earthquake right here, and Soul Rock got a kill. That's awesome. My job is done. So yeah, no chance of him losing that because it's 4 times super effective in Life Orb. So in comes this Marill, and I figured that, well, since Azumarill are usually choice banded or choiced, then I'll assume that Marill's choiced. So gonna go to Zangoose pretty much to let it die and see what it wants to lock himself onto, and he locks himself onto Aqua Jet. So now I know I could go into my Meganium, set up one of my screens. I think I go for the go for the Reflect as he brings in this Butterfree, and because of my natural bulk, I will be able to take this Bug Buzz and just finish him off with the Giga Drain. So Butterfree's gone, which is great, and yeah. So anyways, now I think he decides to bring in his Bayhium, and this Bayhium, like initially I was like, okay, it's a Bayhium, I could work my way around this. I'm just set up my light screen, I should be fine. Then I see Trick Room, and I'm like, God damn it, I need to really step up now because Trick Room Bayhium is scary. It's very scary. So go for Giga Drain kind of just as a last stand kind of thing, just so you get some damage off on him, see if he's Life Orb or Leftovers. He's Leftovers, so that means I'm gonna have a hell of a time trying to get rid of this thing, which sucks. So I'm really gonna have to think of a way around this, and my game plan right now is just go for the Aromatherapy, wake up my Gigalith, but that was kind of a bad idea because now he has 2 nasty plots up. So I am pretty much screwed at this point because it's a Bayhium and that's at +4, and Bayhium is in Trick Room, and yeah, that's just not good for me. It really isn't good. So going to Gigalith because Gigalith is slow, so I'm figured, okay, I'll go for Rock Slide. Pray to God that I get a flinch, because a flinch would really help, but I don't get the flinch. He's going to hit me with Thunderbolt, and that's going to kill my Gigalith, which sucks. So, oh no, it doesn't kill my Gigalith. Would you look at that? I'm surprised I lived that. Cool, so that gives me another turn to hit him with a Rock Slide. Awesome. So, now, one of the game-changing things is I did not notice that the Trick Room ran out there. So, when during the actual battle, I didn't see the Trick Room ran out dialogue thing. So, I was like, okay, I'll go for another Rock Slide, hope for flinch, and yada yada yada. And then yeah, so and then I see that he went faster than me. I was like, Speed Tide maybe? And so because of the fact that I thought Trick Room was still up, I went into Soul Rock here and just left in his fodder. But then I realized, oh wait a minute, Trick Room's gone. So if I realized that Trick Room was gone, then I would have gone into my Emboar and gone for the Flare Blitz, because Flare Blitz would have KO'd that Bayhium, because looking at how much damage that Rock Slide did to that thing, then a Flare Blitz definitely would have finished that thing off. And if I would have gone to Emboar, then then the game pretty much would have turned out differently, instead of his Bayhium just tearing through my team. So, oh excuse me. So yeah, that is that, and yeah, my last Pokemon is my Emboar, and he was very easy to be able to finish me off with Psyshock because Trick Room is still up. I have speed investment into my Emboar because I'm a Flame Charge set, and yeah, so that right there was good game, and yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention whose battles were against. The first one was against somebody by the name of ProjectFury14 off the Smoking Battle Finder, and the second battle was battle against xJoey3636x. Just asking for a battle on Skype, and that's what happened. So, yeah, I don't want to keep on rambling on, so if you did enjoy these couple of battles, feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to show the like button some love, and yeah, so that's about that. So thanks for watching, and peace.